Today is Friday, February 14th, Valentine's Day 2020. I will tell you, you will realize what a special day it is today. Just moments ago, I had a realization. It's now 7:49. I'm making this video. I had this realization maybe a little after 7 a.m. And I want to start by describing to you Helen Keller, Anne Sullivan, the teacher. You know the story. You've seen the movie. She's Helen Keller can't see, can't hear, can't speak. She's been born that way. And the teacher, Anne Sullivan, keeps trying to communicate with her with sign language against her hands. And it's hard because she's just not getting it, Helen Keller. But there's a point at the movie, she keeps trying, and eventually there's a point in the movie where she touches water, and Anne Sullivan makes the hand the signal for gesture for water, and finally Helen Keller gets it. I just had that moment. Life has been trying to communicate with me all of my life, and I just learned the language of life, the language of my soul. It's been speaking to me all of my life, trying to get my attention, and I've been thinking it's people are being mean, these are problems I'm having. No, this is the language of the soul. And I just discovered it today. I just figured it out. So I just had this realization right now that this is the key I was talking about in the video called The Door. This is the key to the door. Can you imagine going into university here and not being able to speak English? You wouldn't be admitted into university, right? So how can you, the university, we're going to graduate and get into university, and we got to learn the language of the soul. We can call it soul speak, or just simply soul. Do you speak soul? We got to learn to speak, to understand and decipher the messages that life is giving to us, our circumstances, our problems, our situations. They're constantly talking to us, but we're just not listening. We've been blinded. We're not paying attention to it. We're thinking of these things as nuisances we would rather be without. And these are the actual essence of life, the very center of life. This is the purpose, the problems you're having. The purpose of life is within those problems, that they're trying to speak to you. And what they're trying to tell you is of utmost importance. We just haven't up until now been able to understand this language and decipher it. So what I would like to do now is introduce you to the teacher of this language, the language of life, the language of the soul. It is your life. It is your life right now, the circumstances you face, the situations you face, the problems you have right now, the concerns you have. I want you to look at these situations in a new way, like you've never looked at them before. Okay? Now imagine you're in a foreign land, in a completely alien environment, and you come across an entity from this environment, a completely alien being, and you're trying to communicate with it, and you, for the purpose of understanding its language. This is how you should be approaching this situation. You want to learn the language of the soul, and you start paying attention to your life circumstances, the people in your life you can't stand, the people in your life causing you problems. They're trying to, this is life trying to speak to you. And if you try to decipher and not blame them for the problem they're causing you, because it's your own soul that's projecting them, trying to speak. If you look at it in that light and ask yourself, what is my soul trying to tell me with the situation, with the circumstance? And with the attitude that I want to learn this language that my soul is speaking to me with. I want to understand. Not I want to get rid of this problem. I want to know what you're telling me. You got something to say. I want to hear it.